Woo! LD, WMMAC, this is your boy, the Coach. You're live on the Coach's Show, live. Okay, folks, well, here goes. Valentina Shevchenko has confirmed to fans that a rematch is forthcoming. And at first, I was kind of thinking that this rematch wouldn't happen because, I don't know, you kind of see the UFC making a shift, okay? And they are really drastically, not even slowly, getting a lot of these old heads out of there. Like they're on a chopping block. They're cutting them every chance they get. They're cutting these old heads. Like you can see, you can damn see, like they got rid of Alexis Davis, and Alexis Davis won her last fight. Like I'm sitting there thinking, what the hell? Alexis won. They cut Betchko here. Okay, they cut damn Jessica Panay about to get cut. They cut Aspen Ladd. Well, Aspen Ladd ain't an oldie, but the UFC, they're having a mass exodus of these fighters. They are. Okay, they're having a mass exodus. So I start thinking maybe they want to go in a different direction from Valentina, but Dana White, he's kind of all but said that a rematch will happen, okay? He said it. He's pretty much assured that the rematch will happen, and Valentina assured that the rematch would happen. So I'm going to go ahead and err. I'm not going to listen to my gut. But I'm going to listen to Dana and Valentina that the rematch is going to happen, okay? I'm going to listen. Okay. If the rematches happen, Valentina Shevchenko, she's going to have to reinvent herself, okay? And I know Valentina wouldn't want to hear me saying this. But I think Valentina needs to take a page out of Amanda Nunes's book. She need to do it. Because you know what Amanda did when she got beat by Juliana Pena. Amanda Nunes started doing stuff that she didn't do. Okay, like, Amanda Nunes was notorious for not having a good cardio team. So Amanda Nunes addressed that. She took she did a lot of road work. The training camp she had for Pena, lots and lots. Like I heard, like she tripled her road work, like something ridiculous, Pardon me? I heard Amanda triple like her road work output. Then Amanda Nunes would always come into camp looking like she was a marathon runner. No, Amanda Nunes she was a tad bit ripped. Like Amanda Nunes was strong. And then you see like video clips of Amanda Nunes like power cleaning, doing a lot of deadlift and just deep squats. Like Amanda Nunes legit went into that fight with a different mindset that she got to reinvent herself. I think Valentina would probably need to have that exact same mindset. I don't think it's a bad thing to go in and lift weights. Okay? I know Valentina, she loves flexibility and that kind of stuff, and that's a good thing. But you can also be strong and flexible. There are plenty of strong people who are very flexible. But I do believe that Valentina, and I've said this for years, needs to add strength training to her regimen. Like weightlifting. Like add that stuff to her regimen. Okay? Like I know you can get the cardio you need and get all the strength you need just by fighting. That's going to add another element of the fight game. But I do believe that the fight game that she possesses needs some strength and conditioning. And I've heard that Valentina does not do road work. I think that Valentina Shevchenko could benefit from some road work. Okay? I think she can benefit from it. I guarantee you some road work with the type of athlete that Valentina is. I think Valentina would benefit from it. And she would be able to do some things differently. She's 34. Okay, she's 35, 34. And you're going to have to think differently. Okay? You're not 23 and 24. You can't go in and just go crazy. You have to rethink your game plan. You got to rethink all of that. And you have to be better than what you already was. You have to be better. You have to do better. You have to be better. And I think she could benefit from those two things. You see, Grasso, she went in, she got strong. She hired a strength trainer, condition, just did all that stuff because everybody knows that Valentina is incredibly strong. And Grasso found that out when she was on the bottom, and Valentina was able to keep her down for an extended period of time. Valentina had a lot of ground control in that fight. But Grasso strength training paid off. Because in some of those situations, Grasso was able to get up. And that's a testimony to strength and conditioning. And sometimes, old school ways are good, but sometimes you can't be so set in your ways that you're not able to make an adjustment. And this is an adjustment that Valentina needs to make. Strength and conditioning. I guarantee you, if Valentina can add a weight regimen routine into her training, I guarantee you, she destroys Alexa Grasso. Destroys her. And also, too, something else that I always thought that Valentina would need to do for this next camp against Grasso. I believe Valentina need to go out and hire some boxers, but the best of the best. I think Valentina need to employ the services of Alicia Baumgartner, who is a slick fighter. Alexa Grasso is a slick boxer. Okay, she needs to go, employ the services of Carissa Shields, who understands the sweet science. Okay, who can tell you how to set your shots up, who can tell you, when to pull your counter. Like, Carissa Shields can do that. And hell, and if Valentina is even more overlooking to do even more, go out and try to see if you can train with Floyd Mayweather. People may not like Floyd, but damn, Floyd is probably the best boxing technician of this generation. There's not a better technician in the boxing ring than Floyd Mayweather Jr. But Valentina is going to have to think outside of the box. She's going to have to think outside of the box to do something. Do something she's never done to get something that she wants. She's got to do something that she's never done to get something that she truly wants. And what she truly wants is that belt back. You're dealing with a young fighter, a fast fighter, who fights at you in all angles. You got to get used to fighting people who can do that. Who can throw angles better than Alicia Baumgartner? Who? Or maybe employ the services of Amanda Serrano. Like, seriously, there are so many good female boxers out here that could help Valentina in camp. Because Grasso isn't going to initiate a lot of takedowns. She will every now and then. Okay, but Grasso, that's not her game style. She's not going to sit back and try to take you down the whole fight. Valentina is going to have to box. And Alexa Grasso, her takedown defense was decent. It wasn't great because Valentina was able to get takedowns, but her takedown defense has gotten better. It's gotten a lot better over the years. So Valentina, you're going to have to box this girl. This girl is not going to give you every opportunity to get these takedowns. And the takedowns you got in the fight, you better be damn well that they're going to practice what they're going to do to you when you try that shit. You got to box. You got to box. But who? Who to get in there than the services of Carissa Shields and Alicia Baumgartner? Do y'all see how well Carissa Shields helped Chris Cyborg? Do y'all see how well Carissa helped Chris Cyborg? Chris Cyborg wanted to better understand the sweet science. She went in there and she fought and sparred with the best. That's the difference. And see, I'm going to tell you, I respect that about Chris Cyborg. Because Chris Cyborg, she's always willing to learn from anybody. Her mindset is, I can learn from anybody. Okay, somebody has something to teach me. Somebody. And I can learn from them. And Chris Cyborg is a person who doesn't mind just sitting back and absorbing information, especially if it's something that she don't know. And the way that Chris Cyborg so humbly just gave all praises and respect to Carissa Shields. It's crazy. But I think Valentina would do well if she would do that. Just get some pure boxers in camp. Let these pure boxers whip up on your ass so you can feel these angles. See, in MMA, you don't have a fighter. And Alexa Grasso is one of those boxers who's a rarity, right? She's one of those boxers who's very rare. She's going to fight you with angles. She's going to do that. She's going to do it. She's going to get the angles, and the angles are going to make everything difficult. Alexa Grasso is going to do that. You don't have a lot of MMA fighters. Most MMA fighters in the octagon, their boxing is average to subpar, so they're gonna walk right up to you. A lot of them don't understand how to deal with angles. They don't know how to do it. Grasso has a pretty decent understanding of how to deal with an angle. Okay? Alexa Grasso has that in her repertoire. You deal with these fighters that's got clear understanding of angles, and Valentina can learn how to counter those angles. And now you're doing it. There's no shame in that. There's no shame in that. And Valentina has trained with so many different people. This time, come on. You reach out to these boxers. The first person, I tell you though, my all-star lineup for Valentina, okay? Number one, if she can get Floyd Mayweather to really get in there and show us some stuff, you know, Floyd Mayweather would be perfect. And you know Floyd would do a good job and he would break stuff down and he would show her the sweet science. If she can get Floyd Mayweather, Alicia Baumgartner and Clarissa Shields, that's my all-star lineup. Hold on, y'all. But that's my all-star lineup, okay? That's who I would pick for her to get in there and really teach this girl how to deal with these angles. Because see, when she learned and got her Master of Sport in boxing, yeah, things have changed. People are doing like a lot of tricks now. They're doing things. So the sport of boxing, the sweet science, it's a tad bit different. So a lot of these fighters, they're very elusive, you know? And it's a beautiful thing to see the sweet science in action. It's a beautiful thing. It's very beautiful. And, you know, Valentina can stand to learn from some of those masters of the science. Okay? Pavel he's very good. But, you know, Pavel can't teach you every single solitary thing. Okay? Pavel can't teach you everything. But, you know, learning from different fighters is okay. Like even John Jones, he's a very good wrestler, but the man went to go train with Henry Cejudo, who made him a better wrestler. And you can say that John Jones, to me, would probably know a lot about wrestling, but Henry Cejudo is a wrestling technician. The man got 3 gold medals. Or no, the man got a gold medal in wrestling. So, I mean, you know, you have to think. You have to get outside your box and try to understand that you know a lot, but there are some people that can add a wrinkle to your game that can help you win. And that's the thing. And I've had this criticism of Grasso. I've had it. I've had this criticism of Grasso. I even think Alexa Grasso need to kind of get out of Lobo gym, not change gyms, but go and spar with different people that's got different things to offer. That's okay. That's doable. Okay? A lot of people, even Karina Rodriguez, they do it. That's the thing. Okay, that's the thing. I do want this rematch, okay? I believe that this rematch is what we need. Okay? The sport of MMA, WMMA needs this. Okay? This is a rematch that people want to see. The fight, it was entertaining. Won't lie. Okay? The fight was extremely hella entertaining. Okay? Kept me at the edge of my seat. We want to see this fight. We definitely want to see this fight. Okay? I think everybody wants to see this fight again. Okay? So it is what it is. We can see the fight. But, you guys tell me what you think, guys. I think changing some things for the better, to me, is a very good thing than staying stagnant. Because sometimes when you stay stagnant and you keep it stagnant, you begin to think, you begin to get into like a rut, you know, like a routine, and it's mundane and you do the same thing over and over. Sometimes you gotta put a little jolt into your workout. I'm done.